Welcome back to another edition of your favorite podcast. Here's the situation. This is episode like 27, I think. I don't even count the episode numbers, I just like have to find it in my photos and be like, oh, okay, it's this number. Hope I sound better. Hope I'm not hella loud, but louder than norm. I'm using my damn mini mic stand thingy, so hopefully it doesn't fall because anytime I try to use it, it just falls on me and it'll be like, so, I'm pretty sore. My arms are sore, my shoulders, so I don't want to fucking be like this all day, just holding the mic. So trying this out. um, yeah, appreciate people listening and liking. Don't forget to share it, guys. Don't forget to freaking share. And I just put water on my lap. Great. I'm already pissed. Already pissed. Speaking of piss, dude, I'll get to that in a minute. Dude, I'm so burnt out from work right now. Can you hear my fan? Can you guys hear my fan? Let me know if you can hear it. If you can, oh well, it's hot as balls in here. I have it on like 70 in the house just to cool it down because it's so hot. And I don't like sweating just sitting here talking to you guys and gals, okay? We all make sacrifices, okay? I just spilled liquid death on my lap. You know how much a liquid death costs? It costs like $2.49, dude, without tax, okay? Dude, I'm burnt out. Work is annoying. People keep calling in. They're not getting fired. It's like every single day, at least a handful of people will call in and not show up to work. And then the rest of us are scrambling and having to pick up the slack. And it's just annoying. I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to maybe possibly look for another job. Tesla's just not where it's at right now, dude. I mean, they let half the people go and then they want us to make trucks and batteries out the ass. They're like, we cut 20% of the company. Now make us 200 trucks a day. Starting now, go. And I'm like, hey, guy, we need support. You can't cut half the crew and then double the freaking limit of packs. That doesn't make any logical sense, even for an autistic guy like Elon, who's my boss. Elon, what it does, cuz. So, 512s, really annoying. I'm tired of it. I actually called in Tuesday so I could like go to a mic and open a mic because I haven't been able to go to a mic in like a couple months already because of our shit schedule. So I called in, but I let my boss know. I let my coworkers know that way. I just don't show up, and they're like, "What the fuck? We had no idea." I'm considerate. So I called in Tuesday, and then I was able to get some errands done, and then go to a mic. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, dude, there's day shift and night shift usually gets 3-day weekends. They'll be off like just about every fucking Friday, if not have a half day. And day shift, we're there Monday through Friday, 12 hours, and it's really fucking exhausting and annoying. I get day shift, like they tend to push us more because we're there consistently. Like when most of the engineers and higher ups people are there during the day, and then on nights it seems like nobody gives a shit, and they're just like, all right, guys, hit what you can and get out. And for us, they're like, all right, we need double of what you got yesterday, which is physically impossible. And it's just, you know, I guess that's every job. People have that kind of shit. I just wanted to hear myself bitch about work because I don't like talking to my girl about it, like bitching about it. I don't know. I get annoyed hearing myself bitch to her. So I bitch to all of my subscribers. As if that's better, dude. I'm not going to bore my girl with my problems. I'll just bore my listeners. Make it make sense. Yeah, so I just wanted to get that off my chest. Dude, our landlord had okay, so like when we got this house, we have a garage, but there's no garage door opener. The thing where you like use the clickers and then you have like a little remote on the wall, the clickers for your car and the remote on the wall. We didn't have a garage door opener in our garage when we moved in. So the landlord took it upon himself to he ordered a garage door opener from Lowe's. He got it shipped to our house. It showed up. And then almost a week after, he's like, hey guys, I have a contractor guy that I hired who's going to be there to install it sometime during the week. I gave him your info. He'll call you or text you, let you know when he's on his way. Fix this bothering me. So the fucking guy. Okay, so this was like last week, let's say, or week before. The guy shows up this past Monday. He shows up at 5:30 p.m. I'm still at work. My girl works from home, luckily, so she's here. But he comes to do it on a Monday evening at 5:30 p.m. Now I'm already pissed because one, why the fuck are you gonna show up midday, early evening on a Monday of all days? Two, he showed up alone, and I'm no garage door fucking expert. I'm not a contractor. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a carpenter. I don't fucking work at a Home Depot, so I don't know the deets of like what you need to do, who you need to do it with, and what you need. But I would assume this guy would have like an apprentice or a helper or a friend or something just in case he can't reach this or he has to pull this down and do this just in case he needs an extra pair of hands. I'd assume he'd have a fucking guy with him. Um, and three, he's white. So don't hire a white guy to do a Mexican job. Um, so he gets here like 5:30. I get home at like almost 7 because by the time I get home from work, I get off at 6. By the time I get home, it's almost 7 because of traffic and shit. I get home at 7 and he's still there. So it's already been hour and a half, almost 2 hours. And, I'm pissed because I'm like, great, coming home. I just want to eat, rest, watch TV, then shower, go to bed. This guy's in our fucking garage. So I eat, forgot what I ate, whatever my girl made. I ate it. And then I'm sitting on the couch watching a show. And then, like, maybe 20 minutes after I eat, the guy that comes in from the garage is like, hey, can you use your hands for a second? And I was like, I'm pissed because I wanted to rest in my own house after a long, annoying day of work. And now I got to do some other bullshit that I had no idea I had to do. So I go in the fucking garage expecting to just like hold something up for him, maybe give him a tool while he's reaching high because he had like a stepping ladder thing. I ended up being with him like the remainder of the night. So from like 7, we'll say 7:30 till fucking 10 o'clock at night, dude. This dude took 5.5 hours to install the fucking garage door opener, and he didn't even finish doing it. So I was furious. It was a Monday night, so I'm like, hey, dickhead, we work, we have jobs, don't want to be up right now sweating in this hot ass garage. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's like, he keeps going over the directions and like asking me questions. I'm like, hey, guy, I don't know what the fuck. I didn't hire you. My landlord did it. Like, my landlord should be here with you, or he should have fucking done it himself. This guy is missing tools. His ladder like isn't tall enough for the actual like light opener on the garage, whatever the fuck it is. So we have to like use a stool from inside that probably has a weight limit. And this guy stands all the way up, stands on his tippy toes, like trying to freaking do the thing. And I'm just like, it's like 9:45, dog. Get the fuck out of here. I want to go to bed. I got work. And I'm just like profusely sweating, like more than I would be at work because it's a garage and it's summertime in South Texas. So it's hot. And like he was never like, hey man, you can take a break, you can go back, or I'm good now. I just had to stay with him for like 3 hours. By the time he fucking wraps up, I guess he realizes it's like 10:15, 10 o'clock, 10:15. He's like, oh, I can't finish this. I don't have exactly what I need. Diarrhea. I'll come back tomorrow or Wednesday because it was a Monday night. And, I'll let y'all know and then I'll come back and finish it. And I was just like, great. Get the fuck out of my house, dude. Don't take 5 hours to do a job and then not finish the fucking job, On a weeknight of all nights, dude. So it's like 10:30 by the time he gets all his shit and leaves and goes. And then at this point, I'm like, I'm not fucking getting up early. I'm not getting up in like 5 hours for work. I'm pissed the fuck off and I'm sweating and I'm tired and annoyed. And I haven't been on a mic, been on stage in like a couple months. Fuck this noise. I'm calling in tomorrow. So I called in Tuesday. I had a get some utilities done with my old apartment. Email him back about like, yeah, our lease is ending, blah blah blah. We moved out like a few weeks early just because it was easier, and we had to be in this house like late May. And yeah, we do the mic, or I did get my errands done. I was just finished a garage door opener guy story. So this was Monday night. Took 5.5 hours. Didn't fucking finish it. Wanted to kill him. He comes back Friday night. You guys want to guess what time he came to the house? Whatever number you're thinking, add 3 more hours to it, because the guy came at 10 o'clock at fucking night on a Friday, dude. I wasn't gonna let him inside. I was gonna keep the door locked and shut the lights off and fucking ignore him. Also, the first time he showed up, he told us he came from Houston. I'm not even positive on how far Houston is from where I'm at. Let me see. Just a general sense, it's about 2.5 hours, if not more. So our fucking landlord gets a guy from who's at least 2.5 hours away to come install our garage door opener. Hey, guy, we're next to Austin. We're next to San Marcos. Hire someone from there, huh? Make it a short trip. Make sure the guy knows exactly what the fuck he's doing and has all his tools for it, you know? Shit you do for a job. So the guy texts us Friday. He's like, hey, I'll probably be there around 7. And I'm like, oh, great. You're going to show up late on a Friday night, as if because we want to do work and be dealing with this bullshit right now. So 7 o'clock, he's like, all right, I'm going to go do a house and then I'll be on the way. And I was like, oh, well, if he's going to do another person's house for whatever job, it's going to take him at least 3 hours, because that's the kind of worker this fucking guy is. And luck, yes, fucking, how do you say it? Soon enough, whatever the hell I'm trying to say. It's like almost 10 o'clock, and it's like, all right, guys, I'm on the way. Be there in 15. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. Okay. I don't want you to come to my house on a Friday night and finish installing the fucking garage door opener that you should have installed Monday night and took 5 hours to do and didn't even do it. And I had to help you the whole entire time. You know? Right? Right, guys? He fucking shows up. He brings a bigger ladder this time. Uh, Thank God, because he's not putting his sweaty ass feet on my stool. The dude was drenched in sweat Monday night, and I understand. Like, his whole shirt was a light gray. It looked black by the time he was done. He shows up at 10:15. I open the door. I'm like, yeah, fucking go, dude. You know where the biz is. You know what's the deal is. Fuck out my face. He goes in there. He finishes within an hour. It's like 11:15 or so. But during that time, I had to help him once, and it was to like open and pull up and then pull down the garage door to make sure it's working right. And then he showed me the clicker. So look, you click this, it goes up, click this, it goes down. I'm like, oh, no shit. I didn't know that. And then there's a fucking keypad on the outside. I have to enter a code just in case the clickers don't work. I can at least enter the code. It'll open, close. What's the deal is. So I help him for like 5-10 minutes doing that kind of shit. And then finally, dude, he's like, oh, you just need some light bulbs for this garage door opener, and you should be all set. I'm like, great, go. So yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, so it's already like 11:15 on a Friday night, and I'm like, dude, I hate you. Like, I wanted to just like maybe play games, relax, watch a movie, and I couldn't do that because I'm basically on call waiting to help this guy. Now I understand it's my house, it's my garage. If I need help, I guess I gotta help. I'm the man, I'm there. But also, like, dude, if you're gonna do a job at someone's house, make sure you have enough help. Make sure you have all hands on deck that you need, so you're not bugging the customer, because who knows? Who's to say I don't have my own shit to do? Who's to say we're even home? Every fucking day we have someone from like a pest control company, a carpet cleaning company, a water sprinkler company. They'll knock on our door at like 7 o'clock. Dude, everyone that shows up to like ask for services, they knock at like 6 p.m. or later every day. No fucking joke, dude. You would think they would show up at noon and knock or something, maybe in the morning. No, it's like once I get home from work and I'm trying to relax, there's people bugging on my door like, hey, do you have a pest control? I'm like, yeah, no, we're good, man. Just close the door. So yeah, the guy finally finished the fucking garage door opener. I mean, to be fair, he was a nice guy. You know, he was cool, but it's just the situation he put me in. It's what pissed me off. And then ultimately, I'm sure I came off like a dick to him. But what do you want from me? You know, I'm young. I'm pissed. I do what I want. Okay. I work all day. I work for 12 hours. I don't want to come home and work again in the heat of my fucking garage. And all the bugs and mosquitoes getting inside while we open and close the garage door and open my door to the garage inside. It was just anytime I get hot and sweaty, I'm annoyed when I don't need to be, you know? So already I'm just like, oh, yeah, that's how it works. Oh, I didn't. Okay, great. All right, you're done? Good? Good? All right, I'm not paying you. Landlord is. All right, fuck out. So the fact that it took a dude a week, 5 days, technically, to install a fucking garage door opener, because he's like a contractor or something, so he does jobs like this all the time. But of course, with my luck, it takes him fucking 5 days, you know? Something that I think would maybe take a couple hours at most. That's my luck, you know? That's my fucking luck, dude. That's good. So yeah, so Tuesday had to get some errands done. Um, I started making a set together for the open mic, Wake the Dead in San Marcos coffee shop. How you doing? I got a set together. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I got a set together, and then I'm walking. We're like getting ready to walk out the door. I'm putting on my shoes, and this kid shows up on our door. Is it like we're about to leave? It's like 6:20, and at 6:30, I want to leave and show up because the sign up starts at 7. So I'm about to get my shoes, and there's a knocking on the door. We look to the peephole, and it's a young gay black kid like this. And I'm like, great, dude. Fucking just what I need right now. A young gay black kid knocking on my door for God knows what, you know? In Pride Month of all months, you know? And Juneteenth month or day or whatever. I don't know. So, you know, God forbid I turn him down because then I'm the fucking asshole, you know? It's like, on this month of all months? So we open the door and he's like, hey, do you guys need your carpets cleaned? And I'm like, hey, guy, fucking A. All right, we're going to take two and action. So yeah, so the guy's like, I open the door and he's like, hey, do you guys need your carpets cleaned? And I'm like, hey, guy, rethink what you just said, huh? Don't be young, gay, and black, and then ask us if we need our carpets cleaned. Why? Because it sounds suspicious, you know? And you know that because you live in society. Apparently, he worked for a fucking vacuum cleaning company because, of course, he did. And he was a nice kid, you know, clearly flamboyant, and you know, one of those guys, overly overly sharing with his sexuality, you know. Clearly, he will tell you if he's a top or bottom type of situation guy, you know. Probably had a rainbow flag in his back pocket, you know, one of those kind of things. Probably had a pink phone case, you know. Probably loves Ariana Grande, you know. He probably thinks Selena Gomez is a goddess, you know. Probably lives in Austin, you know. So stupid, dude. I like just going on with just saying shit like that. Where you just say something, you're like, you know, probably, you know, just keep saying something stupid, something stupid. Oh, I know how to drag out a bit for way too long. But yeah, he's like, we tell him, we're like, hey, we're actually about to leave in like 5 minutes. We have to like, we're not gonna be here. He's like, oh, no problem. It'll just take me a minute. And I'm like, anytime someone says, I'll be a minute, it's always like 20 minutes at minimum, dude. And he's like, dude, we'll clean your carpets for free for like a sample cleaning. And then, you know, we just ask that you spread the word about us. I'm like, hey, guy, you got social media? You got an Instagram? You got a TikTok? Spread the word that way, you know? Why do we got to fucking socialize with our neighbors and people in town about, hey, you know, this carpet cleaning company, they got a young black kid who will clean the fuck out of your carpets. Hey, guy, you got a TikTok, obviously. You probably make cooking videos. You probably make dancing videos. Use that. Yeah, he said it worked for like Kirby Lane Cafe, or no, it was a Kirby Carpet cleaner, biz, who knows? I don't fucking care, dude. We have a vacuum ourselves. I'm not gonna pay someone to vacuum my house. Okay, I'm not an asshole. But like the first thing he said, it was like, "Have you?" He said the name of their company. It was like Kirby. He was like, "You have you seen?" God damn it! He named like 3 movies, and I was like, "Nope," because apparently the carpet company is from like a movie or a show, like it's been used. He's like, "Hey, like I'm just gonna name 2 random movies," and I remember the third one. He's like, "Have you seen Pocahontas?" I'm like, "No." So, "Oh, have you seen Sweet Life on Deck?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Oh, have you seen Hocus Pocus?" I'm like, "Years ago, you know, because it came out in the '90s." So, "Oh, well, we are the carpet company from that movie." I'm like, "Great. The fuck is that supposed to do for me?" And again, he was a nice guy. I was just already annoyed because I'm trying to leave. Anytime I'm in the middle of trying to do something and someone prevents me from doing what I need to do or going where I need to go or saying what I need to say, I'm pissed. Okay. I'm a human. I'm not perfect. I'm a human being. And yeah, he was like, all right. It was like 6:25 at this point. He's like, I can clean it. I'll take 2 minutes. I'll be right back. And then me and my girl are just on the spot. We're like, okay, great, fine. And then he like walks out the door and it's already 6:34, almost 6:35, almost a full 10 minutes after he had just said, I'll just be 2 minutes. I'm going to go get the vacuum, as if he was going to do it like that. It's 10 minutes. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this, dude. We don't have time for this noise. I need to go hit a mic and bomb. Okay. So we leave, we close the door, get in our car. And I think he's sitting in the car, like in our driveway, not in our driveway, but like in front of our yard, like on the curb on the side of the street. I think we see him in a car with someone else, like waiting. It looks like they're just sitting there waiting. I don't know what the fuck they're waiting on. And I'm like, fuck you guys, we got to go. So I lock the door and we head out. And we get to Wake the Dead. It's usually like anytime I've gone there, there's like at least 30 comics. So by the time I get to put my name and sign up, I'm like fucking 30th or like 25th. And I'm like, great, I got to wait for 2 hours to do 3 minutes of material and probably bomb. But we showed up and there was like maybe 10 people there. And like half of them had already signed their name. So like when I went to the I pulled into the place and then I let my girl, I'm like, all right, go sign us up because she does it too. And I'll look for a place to park because if I like wait too long to park, by the time we get there, it's going to be even later and we'll be lower on the list. And I was like, fuck that. You go sign our names. I'll park. So I park, I get there and there was only like 1, 2, 4, and like 10. And then after 10, there were spots of like your name on the list. So she put me at number 2 and she was like 4th. So I went on second. So, the show starts at 7:30. So within 7:40 or so, I was already on stage. And usually it was nice because usually I have to wait like a fucking hour and a half for 30 other people to go. And then by the time I get up, being that low on the list, half the crowd's gone, or so many people have bombed, they've ruined whatever crowd there is, or you're just playing to some comics. And comics are the worst people to be in the audience because they're never going to laugh at you, dude. They're not. I don't know what it is. So I go up, the host does a few minutes, and then he brings me up. I think I did kind of okay. Like, I would say I bombed, but I didn't like totally eat shit, and it wasn't dead silent the entire time. And I was second, so there was like 6 or 8 people in the audience. And then like as we stayed and watched a couple other comics because there's some people I like watching. And like 2 or 3 people after me, like a few more people came in. So at one point there was maybe 10, 12 people. And I was like, fuck. If I would have had more people, have a better chance of making them laugh, the more the merrier. Like if there's 10 people, you have a chance of getting at least half of them to laugh compared to like 6 or 4. Because then you're like, fuck. You're like, I need you guys. Okay. I need you to laugh at these jokes. But I did okay. I mean, I kind of bombed, but that's kind of what I expected. I haven't been on in months. I did like a few gay jokes. It's Pride Month, dude. Who cares? What do you want from me? They weren't bad, dude. It was I think I told one last month. It was like my friend wrote on his Instagram story, June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, not Pride Month. And I was like, relax, you clearly closeted homosexual. I did that. I did something about like I'm not gay, but every girl I've ever dated looks just like her dad. Is that something? All the way down the mustache. Is that something? No? Okay, great. And then I did the say the word gay all the time. I think y'all know that one. And I did a couple other ones. I did a new one too, and it kind of ate shit, but I need to work on it. But yeah, not the worst. Like the 10 comics that were there are some of the people I actually like seeing, so it was pretty cool. Hot as balls. I was sweating inside, dude. It's a coffee shop. And then, you go to the second room, you go down the stairs, and there's a stage and chair set up. It's a cool, dope looking little cellar type spot, but it's fucking hot in there, dude. And outside. But yeah, I was gonna record it. Like I was gonna have my girl just record it while I was on stage, depending on if there's a lot of people or not. But there was only like 6 or 8 people when I was on there, so I was like, it's not worth it. I know I'm gonna bomb, and I ultimately just bombed. I got some chuckles, some laughs, but not the worst. Um, Let me see. Hey, my 26 minutes. Can't believe it. There's no real freaking current events I really want to talk about. But yesterday I just watched the first season of the show Tires on Netflix. It's Shane Gillis's show. Pretty funny. There's only like 6 episodes because it's one season, and it's official. Another season's coming. So if you haven't seen Tires, check it out. It's pretty funny. It's just a bunch of comics. They work in a tire shop or I guess an automotive oil change tire shop place. Pretty funny. It's fucking Shane's so fucking goofy, dude. He's so stupid. Um, yeah, the lead guy. Shane's kind of the lead, but the other lead guy, I think his name is like Steve something. He looks like a lesbian. He looks like an old lesbian. And like he just has like a high pitched voice, so it just makes it extra funny. It's stupid, dude. It's funny. Schultz is in it, Stavros is in it, some other comics. Yeah, check it out if you haven't checked it out. It's comedy, okay? There's jokes. They push the envelope, okay? Tires on Netflix. I guess I'll do a bit of the week. I told this past Tuesday at the mic, and I literally thought of it right before I went to the room. Because like it's the host, which was technically first, and then me. So like while we're sitting for the show to start, I literally was just sitting inside and I thought of something. I just wrote it down. I'm like, let me try it. Because I know I'm going to bomb, I'll do something new that I just thought of. Who cares, dude? Like, I'm not going to crush. I might as well try it. So I said, I really need to find out how to work on it, tag it as something better. But my last joke, I was like, do you think when an atheist person, I already messed it up. And take 2. Do you think when an atheist person takes a shit and the toilet is on the verge of overflowing, do you think they still don't pray to God at that point? Because anytime you're about to overflow a toilet, the one thing everyone probably does is they pray to God. They're like, God, I swear to God, I promise you, if you don't let this overflow, I'll worship you. I will bow to your knees. Just let this go down. And that's all I had. I just said that, and then I was like, that's just a thought I had. My thoughts usually involve people shitting for whatever reason, but what do you know? I'm a psycho, I guess. I didn't know what to add to it. I don't know. I thought of it in the moment, and I was just said it, and I was like, it kind of bombed, but I kind of got like a huh. I heard a Kawhi Leonard laugh. They were like, huh. It's stupid. He's like, huh. Yeah, I don't know what to add to it, but I think it's a funny thought. When an atheist person takes a shit and it's about to overflow, do they still not pray to God? I've only been doing this a year, guys. What do you want? What do you want from me? Okay. I'm not Shane Gillis, okay? I'm not Giannis Pappas. I'm not Eric Griffin. I'm not Fahim Anwar, okay? Funny fucking guys. Top 5 comics right now. Or that was like 4, but whatever. All right, well, pushing 30 minutes. That went by pretty quickly. I didn't even have a whole lot planned for this episode besides the garage door and the fucking Wake the Dead. So, not bad, Once again, appreciate people listening, liking, subscribing, sharing, showing shit, and um, tell a friend. Send. I need to make clips, but I never know what to clip. Anytime I try to watch an episode of myself, I get annoyed. I'm like, dude, I sound stupid. Why is my eye doing that? Look at my eyebrows. Like, I can't edit myself because I'll just be like, I fucking look stupid and I hate it. But I need to do clips more. But I don't want to put out a clip every single week because I understand it gets annoying to my um on like Instagram because that's where like I'll post them. That's all I have is Instagram, maybe YouTube. But I understand if you do it every week, it gets annoying. It gets redundant. People don't watch. They just like scroll past it. I understand. I do that kind of shit too. But I mean, dog, if there's any part of these fucking episodes are like, yo, you should clip where you talk about this, or you should make a little video and edit this and like put that out. Let me know, bro. Drop it in the comments below. Okay. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, dude. I'm just recording bitching on camera and then, putting it out there, hoping it catches fire, I'm throwing caution to the wind. But yeah, so let me know what I should my God. Let me know what I should put out for a clip because I need to engage my Instagram more because I only put my story of like when the episode drops on the YouTubes. I love saying YouTubes. That sounds so much funnier than just YouTube or just like new episodes out. I'm just like on the YouTubes. That's retarded. It's fine, dude. But with that, yeah, don't forget like, share, and subscribe. Smash that like button. Violate that subscribe button. Tell a friend. Tell an enemy, dude. I don't care who you tell. Just tell someone, okay? I need the views. I need the subs, We support each other out here. All right, guys, it's about that time where I say my key phrase, and you all know it, and you all love it, so I keep saying it, dude. Hoobastank. And I'm out.